Yo, what's up guys? Today we are back on Pokemon Showdown for some more RU Suspect Test laddering. If you guys didn't know, RU is currently suspect testing Contrary Superior, Pidgeotite, and Dragalge to see if, or Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot, I don't know if it's the item or the Mega, but basically they're testing those to see if we should ban them or not. And I'm using a joke team today that my boy Shake It Up gave me. It's really fun. It's dual screens, Bronzong with a bunch of setup sweepers and just sweepers in general. It's not a good team. He even said this is a joke team. It's not good, but it's fun. So that's what I want to do. I don't care if I lose every single battle. I just want to play with this team. So I'm gonna pause until we find a battle. Be right back. Okay, so my opponent's team is very scary and very standard. I'm gonna lead off a Bronzong because if he leads off with anything that's not Pangoro, I'm good. He actually ends up leading off with his Rhyperior. I am just gonna go right for Reflect. I do have Heat Proof, but he does not know that, and I'm hoping he's not one of those that will try and EQ me. So I will be able to get up my Reflect as well as my Stealth Rocks right here. He might go for Roar. He might try and EQ me. Another play you can make is going out to Golbat. I actually hope I get up my Stealth Rocks and then I actually explode on his switch into Golbat. That way I get off enough damage to the point where I can knock him out with T-Bolt, or I can knock him out with +6 extreme speed. Because if you guys didn't know, Golbat actually lives +6 extreme speed pretty comfortably, but ends up going out to Superior as I am just going to go for the light screen. I guess if he has sub, that could be a bit annoying. He probably does have sub, in all honesty. But he actually has a Life Orb, so I don't know if he has sub. So we'll be able to go right for the Explosion. If he goes for sub, that's fine. He's putting himself in range of some of my priority, not even my priority, but some of my attackers. But I guess you probably noticed right now that I have Heat Proof, as I will be able to go right for the Boom. And I do not take him out, but I definitely put him in range of some of my attackers. I'm kind of debating going out to Mismagius, sorry, because his Leaf Storm should knock me into my Salad Berry boost as I go for the Nasty Plot, and then I can weaken his Escavalier for my Linoon. That was my plan right there, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I might just go right out to Mawile, as with the light screen up, it is +2. Though it is a threat, I'm not sure if you want to sack this just yet, but I'm just going to go right for Sucker Punch. It is my safest play. I do not have to predict if he wants to switch. If he does, he ends up doing it. If anything, I get rid of a threat. So he goes out to Rhyperior, as I should be able to take one attack this thing wants to go for with the Reflect up. So I am going to go right for the SD. And I also should be able to outspeed this Rhyperior and get off a +2 Sheer Force boosted Iron Head. So he ends up going for Protect. That's amazing for me, as now I'll definitely be able to get off this Iron Head. It's +2 Life Orb boosted, Sheer Force, and gone. Completely wrecked. Dismantled. This is going to get 2 kills. This is 100% going to get 2 kills. Or he just forfeits. I can respect that. So we're going to look for another battle. I'm going to pause until we find one. Be right back. Alright, so we got another battle, and this one is a bit scarier just because Cobalion is a huge threat to my team. I actually have nothing to outright OHKO it. And definitely scared of his 2 fire users as well as his Superior. So I'm going to lead off with Bronzong just because if he ends up leading off with one of his fire losers, I'm in an okay position, and I'm going to attempt to go for my Stealth Rocks. He's definitely just going to taunt me right here, but there's nothing I really wanted to do about that. Like, there's nothing I could do about that, so I feel like I have to go out into my Mismagius as he goes for Stealth Rocks, and I'm going to attempt to go for Nasty Plot as he ends up taunting me again. So I'm really getting played right now, but at the same time, I'm not losing HP because of it. I'm just trying to get off the most damage I can as he reveals Volt Switch. So he doesn't have Iron Head, which is good to know for later on. I am going to attempt to go for the Linoon Sweep if possible. But I don't know if it will be possible, to be honest. So this might be reckless. I don't know if that's even allowed. I need this for Cobalion, but at the same time, easy. What is the most expendable member on my team? Hitmonchan has Iron Fist, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch for Gligar. Mawile could be nice with Sucker Punch, to be honest, and also getting off Play Rough on Cobalion. So I think I'm going to sack my Hitmonchan to what I'm expecting to be a Flare Blitz. As he ends up going for Sucker Punch, that's amazing for me. as I think I could just go right for safe close combat. I don't gotta predict Gligar, because if Gligar comes in and close combat does enough, I can knock it out with Iron Head after that. So he also just ends up staying in with his Emboar, as I am able to knock that thing out. And Hitmonchan actually doing something. That is beautiful. That is what I like to see. He does have a few free switches right here, Delphox being one of them. Definitely, I guess, Superior too, but Superior not as much, just because I do have Bronzong, which I can easily just go out into. I am heat proof, so I don't fear his HP Fire, whatever the hell he wants to go for, as he doesn't go for Leaf Storm. Is that Life Orb damage? Yes, it is. And I will be able to get up a Light Screen right here, which is perfect, as he unfortunately for my opponent misses his Leaf Storm. And I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks too, because I want to get these up as quickly as possible, as he ends up going out into his Cobalion. And I do have Miss Magus, which is a free switch, especially with Stealth Rock up, because I'll be pressuring whatever comes in afterwards, and he has nothing that really appreciates a Shadow Ball at this point, so I'm definitely going to go for it. We already know he doesn't have close combat because he revealed Taunt, SR, and Volt Switch, so I mean Iron Head, because he revealed Taunt, SR, Volt Switch. You need close combat on this Pokemon, especially in the RE tier, as it deals with Exploud and stuff like that, so and Pangoro, so yeah, I'm going to be able to get off a free Shadow Ball right now with a Light Screen up, and whatever he goes out into will not appreciate this at all. I guess, that did nothing. I get 0. I guess Slowking can potentially take one, but he ends up going out into his Superior, and that's just another free switch back out into my Bronzong, as I don't really want my Miss Magus to take any unnecessary damage. So I know that I can not only go for a Reflect right here, which I actually don't need. I don't need Reflect. Well, I'm going to go for Reflect anyway, as he ends up going for the Leaf Storm one more time. And I will be able to get off an Explosion right here, which will be able to knock out the Superior. He might try and go for HP Fire. He doesn't, well, he probably knows I have Heat Proof at this point. But I am able to knock him out, as, does my Light Screen go down? No, it does not go down just yet. So I do have my Hitmonchan, which can come in and hopefully live any hit. I'm hoping he goes out to Cobalion, which I can just CC as he does. And the good thing about my CC is whatever he brings into it, I can knock it out with a move after that. Gligar, CC, plus Ice Punch, I'm pretty sure will knock it out with Stealth Rock up. And if he chooses to stay in and go for CC, that's fine. Another play I can make is also going for Agility right now, but I don't think I need to, as I will be able to get off a CC on whatever comes in. So, hoping it's Gligar, as if I get rid of that, I'm also in a better position with my Mightyena, as he doesn't go out to Gligar. So, I'm able to hit it with a CC, as that looks to be in range of an Iron Fist, Life Orb, Adamant, Ice Punch. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm just hoping. I'm really just hoping. They do sometimes run Spadef, but that's more UU than RU. But he makes a good play scouting for the Ice Punch. Good play on my opponent's part, definitely. But at this point, he's definitely, I feel like he's more scared of me. So I can go out into my Smagus now, and the fact that Gligar is weakened is great. I do have ways of dealing with his team now, with Gligar being weakened. I can set up a Belly Drum. That leaves a lot for Mightyena, as I said before. And he doesn't go right for Volt Switch, getting a crit, which is better for me because it knocks me into my Salad Berry, which he will not see until he brings out Delphox, if he does choose to bring out Delphox right here, which I don't think he would, but let's say he did, for example. I expect he doesn't bring out Delphox, and I get up my Salad Berry, so he's probably like, crap, because now if he was Scarf Delphox, I'll 100% be able to outspeed him, and now I'll be able to get off a Shadow Ball and basically get a kill. I'm able to knock out the Delphox, huge for me, leaves a lot for Mawile, and I can potentially get off an Agility later on versus Gligar. If I weaken his Slowking, I'm in a good position. He actually ends up going out into his Cobalion, so I'm going to be able to weaken this thing as well with a Shadow Ball, while the best thing he could do is only go for Volt Switch with a Light Screen up, and I believe I win with +6 Extreme Speed now. Let me actually calc this. Linoon, RU Belly Drum, Cobalion, RU Support, +6. Yeah, it's in range. You're in range. I'm just gonna go for Nasty Plot, because if he decides to roost right now, I'll be able to get off a +2 Shadow Ball. If he doesn't roost, I get off my I get out my Hitmonchan. But he doesn't decide to roost, as I should be able to set up versus. Actually, I could be in a bad position now that I didn't Shadow Ball. I don't know. We'll see. But I will be able to go out into my my Mawile, and I'm just gonna click the Play Rough. Hopefully he goes for Taunt or something like that. I think I can also just win with an Agility as he doesn't go going for Taunt, so I am able to connect my Play Rough as I'm able to knock him out. And now I just win with Linoon because I can set up versus Gligar, which is something that I am definitely happy about. Yeah, and either that or Hitmonchan also just cleans up. So that Cobalion was definitely a threat, and Shake was actually telling me while he gave me this team that it was one of the biggest threats to this team. But he goes out into Slowking, and I'm just going to go right for a Play Rough, doing as much damage as possible to him. Also being boosted by Sheer Force. As unfortunate for my opponent, he does miss the Fire Blast. That sucks, you know. But what can you do? It would have just gave me the free switch into Hitmonchan, and Hitmonchan just wins the game anyway. But I'm just going to go for Iron Head because it will be able to knock it out. It's also 100% accurate. I'm not going to... I don't think it mattered too much, bro, in terms of who won this game. But he is going to go out to Gligar now. And I believe I can just go right for a safe Iron Head. If he chooses to go for Roost, that's fine. I gauge the damage with Iron Head. He does not have Earthquake. Apparently, he does not have Earthquake. So it might be Roost, Defog, Taunt, or Toxic or whatever. And that's kind of bad because he's a little bit weak to the Blade. If the Blade sets up, he kind of just loses. And it sets up... Yeah, he kind of just loses the Blade. So he definitely have Earthquake on that thing. Not that it helps that much versus the Blade, but at least it helps as a, you know, stopping it. But that's going to be game. I'm going to look for another battle. We'll be right back. So we have found another game. My opponent's team is looking a little bit Linoony. If I can weaken Regirock, which is actually better that he has Regirock than Registeel because I can Seed Bomb it at +6. I doubt it would knock it out, but it'll do a decent amount. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's Ice, Regirock. Oh yeah, I'll do a really decent amount. Blade is a Pokemon that I really want to weaken though. Sorry, I was looking at my channel. Someone told me something. Blade. RU Swords Dance. Yeah, so I definitely want to weaken those before I actually try and set up with my Linoon. Bronzong puts in work in this game too because it gets up screens versus everything. Except for the Blade. The Blade's a little bit scary, but I will be able to get up my Reflect. As that will help me deal with this Blade. And also get up my Stealth Rocks, which will also help me. Him going to +6 though versus me potentially could be scary. Definitely. But yeah, it was actually really smart. That he let off with the Blade because that definitely pressures my Bronzong. Like he will be able to go +6 here. And I'll probably have to sack 2 Pokemon, but I'm okay with that. Or 2 or 3 Pokemon actually. But I will be able to get up my Stealth Rocks as well as he goes for Shadow Claw. And I am just going to go for Light Screen before going for Boom. He could definitely go for SD again if he wants to. I don't really care. I got up those rocks though, which helped me out a lot. And now I will be able to go out to my Mightyena and just get off a Crunch, which will weaken him for Linoon later on, which is something I want. Like I said, this thing is a huge threat to my team. And he'll probably be able to knock me out with plus... Oh no, he won't even be able to knock me out. That's good. So I should be able to go right for Sucker Punch right here. If he wants to play around it, that's completely fine by me. Doesn't believe what? What is it? Doesn't he believe? And now I'm going to be able to go out into my Linoon, and I will be able to go right for the Shadow Claw. Me being normal type is amazing because he obviously cannot hit me with Shadow Sneak. So like I said, I had to sack 2 Pokemon for this Blade, but getting rid of the Blade so early opens up for a late game Linoon sweep later on. And I'm looking like I can set up versus his Regirock if I do weaken it. So that's going to be my game plan. Mawa at +2 also kind of just sweeps his team. It really does actually. Sucker Punch, Iron Head, whatever. But he goes out into Dragalge. Hitmonchan could have potentially Agility up, I guess. I want to save Miss Magus because it is faster than all these Pokemon and I can weaken him. So I want to sack my Hitmonchan. If he goes right for Draco or has Draco and goes for it, that's fine because now I get the free switch into my Mawile, and like I said, it is a free switch. So the fact that Reflect is up is really nice too. I mean, it doesn't help me in this situation, but I can just go out to Mawile right now and set up an SD and potentially sweep, or at least do enough work to my opponent. I'm hoping to be able to belly drum up versus Regirock, but if he does end up sacking Regirock, I might not be able to belly drum, obviously, because it's, it's not alive, so I won't be able to. And he is going to end up sacking Regirock because he didn't really have a switch anyway. So Linoon can still win if I somehow am able to get off a belly drum. I don't know how I will be able to, but I will try my best. Mawile putting in a lot of work anyway, as Mawile, we're just going to Adamant, Life Orb, 252, +2, Electivire. There's no attack up there, thank you. Alright, so that's good. I think I just win right now. He probably has to try and trick me, but I'm going to go for Sucker Punch anyway. Which he does try, and he does end up tricking me. That's completely fine by me. I get a Choice Scarf, that's cool. Do I want to try and be cool right here? Maybe. Go for Iron Head. He's not gonna switch out, but if oh, he did. Perfect. So I get rid of a Bomb Snow right here, as that was one of the things that could potentially stop my Miss Magius as that goes down. And Delphox is in range of Shadow Ball. Electivire can definitely tank a hit, but it's actually looking like I can win with my Miss Magius. So I'm just gonna sack my Mawile right here. If he misses, that sucks for my opponent. If he does end up having like Fire Blast, for example, but does not end up missing, as I will be able to go out into my Miss Magius now. And yeah, Miss Magius is the play to make. Definitely, immediately, and it's not a speed tie because I will be able to outspeed him. And just go right for the Shadow Ball and be able to start doing some work versus him, as the kids would say. But I'm able to knock him out, and I'm still hoping that Linoon can still win, but it's not looking very good for me. I'm pretty sure Miss Magius just dies to Wild Charge. Holy crap, it dies. And Shadow Ball doesn't do enough, but with a bit of recoil probably would. And I can just go for Sub here versus Jigalgi. If he wants to go for Draco Meteors, that is fine. I'm gonna go for Sub, and then I'm gonna Nasty Plot up if he does end up going for Draco. It really just depends what my opponent goes for right here. Dragon Pulse would be kind of scary too. He might just go for Sludge Bomb. I don't know why he'd go for Sludge Bomb, but he might. But with the damage, if Electivire is like Life Orb or something, I'm not in a bad position. So go for Sub. Hopefully he goes for Draco, which he does, and he's giving me an opportunity to win right here. So what I'm gonna do is just go for the Nasty Plot, because if he does end up switching out into Electivire, I can knock it out with +2 Shadow Ball. And if he ends up staying in and going for Draco and it does take me out, I do have Linoon. So I'm kind of surprised that he ended up going for Draco twice, because I am max HP Linoon, so there's no way I'm going down to that. Linoon is actually pretty bulky in HP anyway. So I will be able to go for Belly Drum right here and get my Citrus right away. And I'm pretty sure a -4 Specs Draco won't be able to knock me out unless he gets a crit, which he does not. It still does a hell of a lot. And Linoon is going to be able to get the win, just like I pretty much knew it was. Ironically, I get the crit that he needed right now. And Electivire is definitely going to go down to this Linoon's attack. So we're doing pretty good, guys. I'll check what my coil is right after this. I did a little laddering off screen with the other team. Unfortunately, it was really weak to Pangoro. But I really love that team. Shout out to my boy Kevin for that team. Shout out to Shake It Up for this team. And I'd say good game. And let me check where my coil is. 2018. Okay, so we're pretty close to what I need. I'm going to pause until we find another battle. We'll be right back. Alright, so we got another battle. This time, Linoon is always looking like a win condition if I can weaken Registeel and Deblade, of course. I already know how much damage I need. Mawile might actually put in a lot of work this game as well, as +2 Mawile just kind of smacks him. I, of course, do want to lead off with Bronzong. He doesn't have a Defog user unless Pidgeot has it, which I'm not expecting it to, because he does have his Reggie right here. And I should be able to just get up my Stealth Rock, so that's going to be my first, priority right here, as, he gets up his, and I should be able to get off my Reflect as well, because Reflect really is going to help me versus his team, and Light Screen as well. So Good thing is he hasn't gone out to like his Hitmonlee yet and started going for knockoff, because I am able to get up both of my screens with my my light clay still intact. So still do have 6 more turns for reflect and 7 more turns for my light screen, as he does allow me to boom on him. So I finally was able to go. That did so much damage. Anyway, I'm gonna go out into my Hitmonchan, because I'm planning to just go for Thunder Punch, not necessarily predicting Jellicent or even Deblade, but I just need a weakened Registeel anyway. But if I can catch one of these two, I'll be happy with that, as I'm kind of trying to get the Deblade, to be honest, because I can weaken it just a bit, as he ends up going for Protect. I'm not sure how he's gonna. Actually, I lose nothing by going for Close Combat if he doesn't end up staying in like he does. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. They call me food. Linoon, do you see your breakfast? Bruh. So he sacks Registeel. Amazing. Absolutely amazing for me. As though I am still looking to win with Linoon, I don't really think I can set up with it at all, to be completely honest. Yeah, Close Combat is fine. If he knocks me out, so be it. If he goes for Rapid Spin, that's fine. He actually predicts my Miss Maggie's right there, so I get another free kill, as Hitmonlee is gonna go down. So that's one big threat gone. As I guess maybe I could set up versus Pidgeot with light screen up. Possibly, I could possibly set up versus Pidgeot. But Hitmonchan is putting in work. You definitely deserve the thumbnail. Linoon, you deserve the thumbnail. I think Mawa also deserves the thumbnail, but you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. So I'm just gonna sack my what? I'm faster. Okay, so he's either Spadef or AV or some crap like that. He's either going for Charge Beam. Because this was faster, I am thinking that does not mean you will be faster. But I'm gonna attempt to go out to my Diana, and I'm just gonna go right for a safe Sucker Punch, knocking him out. Hopefully, if he wants to try and, I don't think he has any attack to go for bar this, but he does end up letting me get the KO, and I think Mighty Anna will actually end up sweeping his team. Okay, not sweeping his team necessarily, but getting off enough damage on the blade as to where I can set up with my Linoon and win. As he goes out to Pidgeot, I don't know if he has sub or not, but I'm just gonna go right for the Sucker Punch, +1 Sucker Punch, as he does end up going for the Roost, and that's completely fine by me. I don't think he can live a +1 Sucker Punch, to be completely honest. I really don't. I get a crit, that's unfortunate, but I really doubt that mattered. Mighty Anna, are you Life Orb Attacker? +1 Mega Pidgeot. Alright, so yeah, it actually definitely mattered. Alright, that sucks for my opponent. Though he would have been in range of Mawa. Is someone calling me? Okay, no. I probably shouldn't leave my phone in my pocket while I do lives, but I like to do it anyway, because I'd like to text my girl whenever I pause it, or like whoever. But I am going to be able to get off a +2 crunch versus the Blade, and then I could just finish him off if this doesn't KO. Mighty Anna, holy crap, bro. Calm down. You are definitely getting the thumbnail. Let's see where we are. We're at 2059 coil. I need 2400, but we are at 23 minutes. I think that's going to be enough for today. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you did. You know, I enjoy the comments as well. But it's all up to you what you guys want to do. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And, of course, I was about to say keep it chimping. Or have, I was about to say Shady Penguins ending too and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, guys, later.